Okay. Gosh. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shanghai20 at YouTube.com. Coming back at you one more again. With another stream for you guys. It's just gonna be a little stream. Probably gonna do maybe 30 minutes of it, whatever. It's just this game has actually been incredibly fun, and I've had a lot of just fun playing it. And it's called the Chicken Police. Come on now, come on now. Come on now. We're gonna Chicken Police it up. So last time we checked, we was in the Czar Club. Fucking Ibn is the name of Ibn.
Huh. Another Lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Lupus the Third?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Chicken Bucks?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Oh boy.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me feel weak in the knees.
Huh. Was she a rabbit girl?
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Guys, somebody wants me to play Dota. I don't know. I won't play Dota, but we already into it.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
No shit.
Women and guns. Did we just go right up to Ibn? I don't think so. He is literally... Oh, shit. That's right. We already talked to my man. I like this point of it.
Ah, this is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I tried.
This game is actually pretty funny and witty, too.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Why not? He's absolutely a gangster henchman.
That woman with Ibn, I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
We just talked to Ibn then, I guess.
Isn't that...
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Talk to him.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
Olivia Mung?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Marty McChicken. Don't make a fool of yourself in front of Ibn.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Roaster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is...
He just said his name.
He...
Marty McChicken. Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh,
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
oh yeah, indeed.
It's a nasty
Sir.
business.
Nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see.
I'm kind of busy.
I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so
Hamtaro?
he's retired. If you would excuse us.
Oh,
I
dear
don't like the
Olivia,
small-headed
it's
and deep
okay. These gentlemen are
gangster
just doing
hands.
their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
He's actually gonna help us. The mobster gangster leader.
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Wow. He's actually gonna. Of course, he's not gonna say nothing.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
Probably not.
The name is just their name, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Natasha.
Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
But he didn't say nothing.
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you,
He's got
ma'am.
different colored fingernails too.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning,
Most
you
of them
know.
aren't good
Most
for
of them aren't
anything.
good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive a detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
See, everyone says I'm into firecrackers. I kind of am into firecrackers. Where I'm not really much of a firecracker myself.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that.
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
He started from the bottom, now he's a rat. Started from the bottom, now his whole fucking family dead. Started from the family, now he's a rat.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like...
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Oh, that's it. Ask question.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Oh wow, look at that.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Well, that's a good point.
Good point.
Hey, this game was pretty decent writing.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Those are both stupid questions to ask this guy. He's literally the op was. I wouldn't ask him either one of these questions. Mistrustful and tricky, like,
You seem a very busy man.
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now. You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Yes, no.
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Oh man, honestly, I don't even think we should be talking now. Are there any similar incidents with Natasha in the past? So that's a decent question to ask.
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies, or insane fans. Psychopath pianists, perhaps.
Psychopath pianists.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Where is she? There's no point in...
Start talking straight, Wessler.
You know what? You're right. And there's no point in spoiling my mood, is there? Olivia will show you out, but if you insist, yeah, I can give you an alternative.
Nice one, Sonny. Indeed, Mr. Wessler. But
Don't be so cocky, copper. It can be dangerous at you.
Yeah, I know. I as soon as I said it, I kind of thought he might respect like more straight talking.
is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
I'm saying.
So, you have your answer.
No,
Wouldn't you like to know?
it would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
No friction, we're good.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless. The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
I like the voice acting in the game. It's really interesting. The
You don't
atmosphere is
remember.
really good.
That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
Oh, this was for him, basically.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
There are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive.
Harvey
You get what you
Birdman,
couldn't afford.
attorney at law. Yeah.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah,
On
every
the
other
weekends?
weekend.
Yeah.
Roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
Is she completely alone when she...
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, huh? She's an adult. She doesn't need an escort. Or,
I'm
she
saying,
didn't need one
why
until
would you give
now.
her now? Give her that Ram dude. What was his name? Archimedes? Or something
Are
crazy?
you afraid for her? You know, a big star like her, alone in that house.
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution. Huh. I'm not a monster after all, am I?
I suppose not. So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but, in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Oh, that's like a sly little comment on I never get to go out to dinner.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
How do we do? 40%. Ugh. Damn. Final thoughts. Not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie, but you can do better. Next time, pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's worth. Should we try that again? I kind of want to try that again.
Wessler's a tricky guy.
But we probably shouldn't have done that. I should have probably just played it through like the detective, like I am.
How did you feel when you heard?
Honestly, I found...
And
No, kind of...
good point.
Thank you.
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So... I don't want to change all my answers, but... Why didn't you call the police seem like a stupid answer, honestly?
You seem a very... Would you... You mean...
They're awesome.
Thank you. That's it.
Okay. See, I think this one is another good one to have.
You're very...
Kind of butter him up.
I'll gladly talk to anyone.
Sorry for any of... Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to... Don't you find these messages...
That specific word is, it's insulting and obscene, and unfortunately, everyone can see it on the street. I'm sure you know they painted it on the wall.
I know.
Well, yeah. It's unpleasant, but no threat in itself. I put it down to some jealous showgirl or a deluded fan. Nothing more.
Jealousy can be dangerous.
Yeah. Most crazies are harmless.
You know that firsthand.
That's not true at all.
Anything else?
Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Eh, depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion,
Bribery.
bribing cops, contraband.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Yeah, that means he's gonna try to fucking mob me.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
Huh.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long, if I were you.
That was candid.
I try to be clear.
I like that.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush.
I rarely hear.
So, you have your aunt.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
It would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded...
Okay.
Would you be willing to testify at the station?
You're joking, right?
Maybe I can get you an invitation. Believe me, you'd love it. The coffee's good, but the chairs are kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have a peculiar sense of humor. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet...
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100%...
illegal gambling night.
You got me.
Always putting it all on the rip.
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the rip.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But for...
60's fine for me. I'm okay with being a decent cop. He was trying to be very hard to change the subject when it comes to threats. He obviously knows more than he was willing to tell you.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
You can't talk like that, though. You gotta play it straight.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Fuck.
Oh.
It's cold.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Cold. Yo, their lifeless chicken heads are just, like, killing me. Oh my god. He's a cat woman? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! No.
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky.
Wow.
My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My
This is
body is an empty
retarded.
bottle. Come on, baby.
Look at him. Is he coming
Sonny.
in his pants?
Sonny.
He's gotta look down at his ejaculation.
Chloe's still lying in my
Sonny, there's a wet spot in the front of your pants.
And it's dead.
Jesus Christ. Please don't have this chicken
That was,
this cat.
unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Please don't fuck this cat.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
Please don't fuck this cat.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Oh shit. This bitch is... That's the kind of broads I like to talk to, man. When they saying hot shit like more is less. And less is
You were
more.
amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you
Throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Oh yes. Bye-bye, chicken man.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people.
What?
I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers
Like
her
moth
melodies,
attracts the light, the
or the
moth
pillow
people?
she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin.
What?
But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Jesus Christ, Sonny! Sonny! Oh, we already in her room?
Gee, that is a unique picture, and kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
Yo, this cat. Please don't fuck this cat woman.
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Please don't fuck this cat woman.
Oh, you're funny.
Please don't fuck this cat woman. Seventh rule of tradition.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Why would you say that?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
What? Sonny, you're an idiot. Oh, God.
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness. with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
Okay.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
I have to use that. That's a good line.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Hey, someone said that before.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Well, I mean, I can pull out my cock.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Sonny, I respect that.
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
That's a good one, Sonny. I would have done something about my cock.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
I did steal a book. I don't know, did you see that? I stole a book.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Get at me,
That's
bro.
something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Well, let's come at her. We spoke to her already, didn't we?
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Well, that means that he can find me, so that's not great.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Maybe it does. More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I talked
Natasha
her.
is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part
Oozes
of her
danger?
oozes danger.
Jesus Christ. It's the fucking hands. It's the human hands in the animal bodies.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few
3 times
times
a year.
and
You just doing there?
always with a new song.
So you just performed 1 year 1 time? So it wasn't even a full club.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean.
There was like nobody down there. There's like a peacock man, an elk dude, a fox bro. That was about it. We already said both of these things.
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy.
All right. How old were you?
You're not gonna tell me.
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? I'm fucking interrogating the cat lady, and I hope this chicken man does not fuck this cat lady. And I've never said that a day in my life, and I never thought I'd have to say that.
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Yeah, she did. Absolutely did.
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely
Sometimes
complicated.
it takes a bad
Sometimes all
look.
it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
Yeah, I can't get over. It's the hands and the face. Like, why is her face a cat but her hands are human hands?
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Wow.
I see.
Or Lord fucking Beerus's wife. Lord Beerus's wife or Lord Beerus's, like, cousin. I can't really tell how well we're doing. It's confident, cold, and mysterious. Do you have any material evidence convincing the threat? Why does Deborah, she's a nice girl, but why don't you come to me? This wholesome things, what are you trying to make me do? I kinda wanna say this wholesome case stinks. What are you trying to make me do? I kind of feel like I should kind of be straightforward with her. She's mysterious, confident, and cold. You don't really threaten confident people. Do you have material evidence concerning the threats? I think that's either that, because the shit with Deborah, she was fuck that. She just got somebody to go get me. But she was a dame, so I would come. I don't think we got.
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Whistler could ever turn to the cops?
I see. So, what about me? How do I come?
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
See, she knows a lot. She already has me pegged.
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth.
The diamond
It doesn't
skin.
matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
What color is her panties?
What was in those threats? Exactly.
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
What word was it?
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So,
Clue.
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
Slut. Hoe? Gold digger? Is gold digger one word or two? Gold digger.
Here's a matching video.
It's a two-letter word.
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Ah.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
I don't see how you can't tell that it's poor implies that you either was messing with somebody else's, some person, or it's a past lover. That's, I mean.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
I mean, so I'd be like, how can you think it's not a fan or something like that?
Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Does he have a rat dick and you have cat pussy?
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am.
Homicide
So,
and
yes.
predatory. So they even though these are talking anthropomorphic animals, they still have predatory cases and homicides.
Well, I don't know about that.
So is it one time
Nobody
a
ever
cat
questioned
guy
our
just
relationship
bites the head
openly.
off a rat
We
girl?
are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavor no other can replace.
Ooh, she like it.
It must be one interesting relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator before?
Wow.
Well,
Well,
that's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around, if you don't mind.
as you wish, Sonny.
Gotta fucking flip the script on me.
How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my life? Well,
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No pun intended.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cockadoodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Wow. Cockadoodling?
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here. Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
Well, then don't point at me neither.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
Don't give me that shit, bitch.
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Of course you fucking did.
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing. What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
Can I see a speck of fear? Is that little white part right there? The little green parts? That's fear. Fear.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
What I get? Fuck. Not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie. Better next time. Pull yourself together. The threat, or rather the threatening word in the message sent to Natasha is simple. Whore. It's brief, but it says a lot. Regardless. See, I really want to just do that again, but I mean, honestly, to be honest, we should do it. The first way through, we should do it as the game. You know, as the, you know what I mean, as the first time I've ever played it. We play it like I did it.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets.
Wow.
I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use...
Guess we get out of here. We saw something though. We picked up some book, didn't we? Decent cop, Rusty. Okay, so it keeps track of that stuff. Please visited. Okay, this game is pretty cool.
Well,
Weren't you
We
supposed to
fucked
be
her.
waiting in the
I
car?
fucked the shit out of her, okay?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean
She wouldn't
that,
talk to
Marty.
me, man.
I meant you.
Oh. Ah, this is...
He looks like... I tried.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
Wow.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it.
Fascinating.
Ha ha ha.
Wessler's secretary.
Olivia Blackwig. You think she knows anything useful?
Let's ask her.
It's worth a try, Marty, but let me do the talking. She's...
What can I say? You know, back in the day, I flew from tree to tree. I was a free bird. Maybe I was playing her a bit.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
You don't beat around the bush, man.
A lot of people say beat around the bush. It's not really a phrase people use anymore.
Well, actually, I remember.
Shut the
I
fuck
don't
up,
have time
Marty.
to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Jeez.
You know, Sonny, I love Laura, and I swear I'm gonna marry her one day. But I gotta admit, that Natasha woman has turned even my head.
That shouldn't be hard.
I wouldn't mess with Laura if I were you, pal. Wouldn't even think about it. There are few women as dangerous as her. And not just because she's a predator.
You're telling me.
I really do like the settings. Wait.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Excuse me. I can stare at a pretty squirrel, and I thought she was a rabbit.
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me like...
Marty, you're imagining things.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. Just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Aww.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know?
Kinds of things.
All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Jesus.
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together.
Sure, Marty.
Wait, so... Can we just get out from here?
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know,
I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway.
But that woman.
But that woman.
You're too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
Oh, golden eagle.
We stepped into it, didn't we? We stepped into it, didn't we?
That looks like a payoff slip.
Molly. Oh man, I totally get you. We stepped into it, didn't we? Come to daddy, darling.
That's the clue.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Definitely a payoff.
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
We already established she's a woman's naked without
Thanks,
a secret.
Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Damn.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
A harem?
Touche. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
His harem. Weekend house. Bowville PD.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures. Are those two gonna stand out here all night long?
I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past them.
I wish we had the smarts to...
Maybe one day, Marty.
Actually, guys, you know, we're going to close the stream for right now. I only wanted to do this for like a half an hour, but we ended up doing it for an hour because it's actually a pretty engaging and fun game. Students, stay tuned to the next episode of this. I definitely want to finish this game up. Probably be doing some Dota tomorrow or Tekken, or maybe we'll do like survival games tomorrow. Do maybe some Valheim. Valheim and some Ark. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a thumbs up, put a little bell icon to let you know when I'm streaming, and until next time, I'll see you later.